My name is Jason Roberts. I was born in Australia, but I guess I would say I come from Svalbard. My job is quite out of the box. It's making documentaries for wildlife productions, both in the Arctic and Antarctica. So we only specialise in the polar regions with filming, basically. In the early days was very much the possibilities, stepping out of your doorstep into the total wilderness and being able to explore one of the most amazing environments on the planet. And that's what kept me on Svalbard and made me interested in seeing other polar regions. The projects that we work on, of course, there's different levels in size, and some of the productions are massive, some of the world's biggest wildlife documentaries, the longest one taking close to 4 years of filming. Some other projects are very short, we sometimes do a shoot that's a one-day shoot. We can choose what we work on, which we tend to do, to be honest. We can be picky, and we like to work on things that have got more of a educational and outreach perspective to them, and a conservation perspectives. We don't do reality TV, we don't do what I call Alaskan television. We try to do high-end blue chip wildlife, which has got to have a very, very strong educational purpose on the conservation side. For myself personally, I can definitely feel a change from when I first discovered the polar regions. On a personal level, I must admit I come to the remote regions of the planet for myself, for exploration, for adventure, to get more of it, my personal experiences. After doing it for so many decades, it's shifted. I don't need the personal experience. It's more the feeling of being able to do something good and have outreach and educate on conservation and protection of the planet's, amazing wilderness regions. In 29 years of living on Svalbard, the most memorable moments I don't have one single moment that stands out. I have so many, it's undescribable, but there was a BBC series called Planet Earth, which about half the world's population, so about 3 billion people have seen, so most people have seen it. And the opening sequence in Planet Earth is a female polar bear coming out of her maternity den for the first time with her 2 little babies, and she slides down the den, out of the den down the snow slope, slides, and I pinch myself when I think that there's over 3 billion people have seen that sequence, that opening sequence of the world's biggest conservation documentary ever done. And so it's a wonderful feeling that personally, but at the same time, the outreach, the education that's doing. It's educating a huge population of the planet for conservation and for climate change. What we are doing with all the documentaries we make is bringing the message to the populations around the globe. And when you do something that releases and that it'll go out in 150 or 160 countries around the world, and you're educating the young generation.